There's a beauty in listening to a call. When you have a calling upon your life and you choose to listen, then your rewards will be totally living among souls. And that's how I feel about the Luga Flow movement. Even though they told us it would never happen, even though they downgraded it, even though they said and claimed that this was something that was not going to last, and you've been in Uganda and you've witnessed how young people treat it, how they adore it, how they use it, how they get in a cipher and their spirit fly. I mean, these are things that you could never pay me as, or you could never treat as a theory. This is real life transformative testimonies happening, and people are witnessing them through a form of song, through a form of poetry, through a form of video, through a form of dance. And so I think that to be here present and see the impact that Luga Flow is having in Uganda and beyond Uganda. Because beyond Uganda, it encourages other indigenous MCs to participate in their languages. I think that, it's one of the greater God-given gifts to Uganda, for its young people to know that we will always be able to work towards our life in our true essence of being, using our true expression, and we'll always put ourselves first than always becoming other people that we're not. So I think that that's the influence that I really thank God for, is that putting something in the midst of us and us picking it up as something we're going to use to reconnect these young people to have the right tools to represent their communities, because that's what Luga Flow is doing, ghetto to ghetto, village to village, city to city. Every day a new cipher is born, and a lot of those leaders of those ciphers convene here at the magic table at the Babaluku Dynasty HQ. And I gotta tell you, the beautiful and lovely essence between observing young ghetto youth who are marginalized practice the spiritual context of freestyling, and through that they're able to mobilize and then start bringing each other together to find greater opportunities. I think that we're here witnessing the impact and the powerful attributes of what hip-hop culture breeds when you engage in it. So we encourage you, if you're not a hip-hopper, find out about it, because we are indeed witnessing the miracles and the transformative vehicles that hip-hop has got for all communities and societies to engage in to represent humanity.
What about this organization that you're talking about? And how do people get in touch with the organization and you and everything?
All right, so we run an organization, but we like to call it a movement. The organization is called Babaluku Foundation. Babaluku Foundation, we believe that using music, and the arts, you could to using music and the arts, we could transform lives and unify diverse communities. And our notion is uniting our generation one youth at a time. So our impact is not necessarily showing the population, but you've witnessed the Luga Flow spread. But that Luga Flow spread only happens when we focus on one young leader at a time who can be able to impact their community. So how people could get in touch with us, you can find us, on our blog spot, www.blogspot.babaluku.com. Or you can find us on Facebook, which is Babaluku Ostats Foundation, on Facebook. And at the end of the day, you can shoot me an email at silas@bavubuka.org. And all of these ways, you could get in touch with us, or you could simply Google Babaluku, which is once again BAVUBUKA. And you could, find us through those links. But overall, what we want the world to know is that we are a global family of hip-hop and of indigenous hip-hop practitioners, and we pride ourselves in promoting hip-hop education and improving lives in our communities globally and locally, and carrying messages that allow us to, encourage one another and peace build and be able to be a part of a greater family that stands for humanity. And so as far as Uganda is concerned, it's happening, our Babaluku Dynasty. We're breeding leaders every day, and we just want the world to know that, hey, if you want to participate, educate, introduce formulas and theories and principles that advance communities, we would love to host you. So reach out, connect, and let's build each other globally. Let's bridge the